series of videos, we're talking about how to be better interpreters, how to follow best practice and code of ethics, and all these small videos that you are seeing, they're about how to be a better professionalist. We're talking about code of ethics, and this video is how to be more professional. That's another rule of code of ethics, national standard, California standard, how to be more professional. What this mean? Being professional in medical interpreter encounter mean to act in correspondence with professional standards and code of ethic principles, right? All right, so I will give you 14 rules on how to be more professional. I'm repeating, these rules are regarding medical interpreting encounter, but if you apply them in another fields, you have nothing to lose. Okay, rule number 1, respect the boundaries of your profession, which means avoid being personally involved, be respectful toward everyone, but stay within the boundaries of interpreting. Number 2, in order to be professional, you have to protect the privacy of the information that you're dealing with. Doesn't matter if it's banking, if it's medical, if it's legal, you cannot disclose. Number 3, avoid engaging personally while working. Avoid talking. A lot of interpreters, when they go to the appointment, with especially in medical, when it's in-person interpreting, they're gonna sit close to the patient and they're gonna chat about their lives. Do not do that. Avoid getting personally involved. Number 4, and this is very important, avoid creating or taking other roles. What this means is that you cannot do anything else except interpreting. You cannot fill documents for the patient, you cannot move the patient, move his wheelchair, assist in the examination. You cannot counsel him, advise him. None of this is allowed. Do not do that. Number 5, in order to be professional, you have to make sure to inform the parties if you have any kind of limitation and challenges. It's okay to have limitations and challenges, and if you're a professional person, you have to be able to admit that. And considering to decline the encounter, considering to decline. Why? Because if you cannot handle, if you cannot provide good job, somebody's life could be at risk. Take yourself seriously, guys. In order to be professional, admit when you don't know something. Rule number 6, dress appropriately, dress professionally. What this means in a different fields, use a dress code. I will probably make a video how to dress in a medical environment when you go to the doctor, and why to dress in a certain way, and how to dress when you go in a business meeting for ladies and for gentlemen, and why it's so important. The difference, the dress codes, it's best to apply for your safety and for other people's safety. All right, so just know that you have to look professional. Number 7, in order to be a professional, you have to continue your education. If you stop accepting education and coaching and taking constant classes to remind yourself the best practice and code of ethics, you lose your level of professionalism, because you start acting like you know everything. For my company, when I make interview another interpreters, if they're not willing to take classes, I already know that they are not going to be very good at their job, because If you stop getting constantly educated, your level drop. Your level in general drops. So it's important that you constantly continue your education. What kind of education? Culturally updates, background to improve your self, and keep supporting some kind of a professional development. Um, do things that help you practice and get better. Number 9, be honest, ethical, if necessary, show credentials. This is applicable to legal interpreting. They need to see your badge sometimes. You have to always have it with you. Number 10, interpreter must disclose personal and recognize skill limitation. In order to show respect for the assignments, you're dealing with people's life. Make sure to acknowledge when you don't know something. 11, avoid side translation, especially if there is something very complex and you do not have the skill or you don't know have enough experience. You can do summarization. Make sure you let the provider know. That was number 11. Number 12, if there is something that you can do to make the encounter better, require it. If there is a TV on, if there is somebody screaming, playing games on the background, and you can hear on the phone that it's something is happening around, that it could help you to interpret better, request the TV to be switched off. Request them to put the volume down. If there is something you can make as an interpreter to help the encounter level to get up, to be more professional, do so. This means request quality environment. That was number 12. Number 13, avoid conflict of interest. If there is a conflict of interest and you as an interpreter do not communicate that, this is not professional. In order to be professional, you have to respect and communicate. Number 4, act with dignity and professionalism during the entire performance. Okay, guys, I know that was quite a lot, but you probably do that most of the times, not even thinking about it. That was just some rules that may help you, that may clearly give you a little bit of a note about how to stay professional. Thank you for being here. That was class number 5 of this series called Code of Ethics. I hope you find it useful. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.